my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are so very welcome. Somebody's already calling me. Anyway, are we living and loving? This is by Ivy Econ Fashion. Discount code Fumi. Let me stand up to show you. Are we loving it? It's pants and it's a shirt. Yep, I do. Should I step back? You always like me to step back. Okay, let me step back. Let me move the chair. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's a long all the way down. Do you see? Fabulous. You can wear the shirt on its own. You can wear the pants on its own. And this is a medium. And I just paired it with a white belt. And that was it. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. A little bit of print. Hello. Good news, my darlings. One of you, Fumi Nation, I live for you. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The other day I was in town and I went to an event with Corinne, my publicist. And I was coming down the escalators and there was a gentleman coming up. And he said, I love your show, Fumi Nation Men. First time I heard it. First time. Fumi Nation girls, sisters, I love you guys. This was the first Fumi Nation man that actually vocalized it loud and proud. And I turned around and I said, Fumi Nation men. And he said, I love your show. My wife loves your show, but I love your show too. Good job. And that was then. He just walked off. And I was just so tickled pink the whole day. Anyway, Fumi Nation, and I'm going to give her a wonderful shout out because I just love her. Hi, Auntie Fumi, she says. Hold on, let me see if I can download it. No, don't tell me I can't download it. Let me go back to it. Perfect, perfect. So, this email is from Amaka Ohai. Hello, my darling Amaka. And she told me, I wanted to share with you a long-awaited update on the high school student who broke the teacher's leg in your last episode that you did on February the 17th. You see, she's very precise. I was on YouTube looking at the Met Gala interviews today and this video came across my feed. I immediately thought of you and I thought I have to share this with Auntie Fumi. I love you. Thank you very, very much. And my darling Amaka, because of you, I'm going to do this episode. About last week or so, I was just saying to myself, I wonder what happened to that girl. I wonder what happened to the teacher. And Amaka is right. I just love her name, Amaka Ohai. Oof, it just rolls off your tongue, Anyway, February the 17th, I did an episode. It kind of went viral. Well, the clip of the fight, of the attack of this 15-year-old student beating her teacher, dragging her, grabbing at her, and somewhere along the line where they both were coming out of the classroom into the hallway, the teacher fell down and she broke her leg. And this student kept on beating her. They had to get two other teachers to grab the girl away from the teacher. And the judge has now given out the punishment. 1 year in jail. Yep, juvenile jail. That is where she'll be for 1 year. 15. And she had no respect, no regard.
Now to a Fox 5 exclusive. A judge has sentenced a teenager in Rockdale County to a year behind bars after a brutal attack on a teacher. Video of the incident quickly went viral at the end of January, and this afternoon, that teacher is speaking only with Fox 5's Rob Durienzo. And Rob, you found out today that this teacher still has a long road to recovery.
Yeah, that's right, Christine. Well, the teacher still has to rely on crutches as to get around. She's been out of work since the 15-year-old girl attacked her in late January. Tonight, for the first time, that teacher is publicly sharing her story. It's at Heritage High School shows the seconds that changed Tawana Turner's life and nearly ended her 27-year teaching career.
I was in the hospital 6 days, and the numbness was there all 6 days.
Other teachers had to rip the 15-year-old girl off of her. Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
What was that like watching that?
I was amazed at how I held off. I just couldn't believe that I was able to hold myself off like that, you know, and not react.
Turner says God spoke to her in those moments. After the adrenaline subsided,
the pain hit me, and I was like, my leg, you know, I can't move my leg.
The Rockdale County District Attorney's Office tells Fox 5 that the 15-year-old girl pleaded guilty to aggravated battery against a teacher, which is a felony. Last week, a judge sentenced her to a year in the youth detention center, followed by 5 years of supervised release. What allegedly caused the girl to go off when Turner tried to take her phone.
These cell phones, they're able to bring them to school. It's becoming a huge issue. This is like their livelihood. You take it away, and some of them go berserk.
Turner says she's still in physical therapy and can't even drive. She says worse than the physical pain, the emotional pain of sitting home away from her students. Can you ever see yourself stepping foot into a classroom as a teacher ever again?
Yes. You know, that situation was an isolated situation.
She says after the video went viral, people from around the world reached out to her to express their support.
People who don't know me have reached out to me, have helped me, are praying for me, supporting. That kind of treatment, that holds you up when you fall.
You got angels on your side.
I'm telling you, I don't take any of it for granted.
Now, Turner tells me if she could go back to teaching tomorrow, she would.
I have to say it. What kind of home does she come from? That you think that that is okay to behave like that? Because she took the girl's phone away. You know, because these guys, their phone is everything, and they use it to film for all these unnecessary things. You know, it's unfortunate because I remember when phones started to be handed to students in school. I remember because it was a safety gadget. It was a situation where I can reach my child. I can reach my child if anything happens. If you guys are living and loving the lipstick, it is called Sasha, and it is by Solana Beauty. It is so beautiful. I live for it. I really do. There you go. See, it's everything. It's called Sasha. And so if your children, you know, you wanted to make sure that your children were safe, you gave them the phone. What nobody could take into account was social media was coming right behind. And all of the apps and everything and TikTok and all of that. And with children, 15-year-olds, where their hormones are raging and they really don't process anything, they just act out. This is the kind of thing that you get. Anyway, she's going to be punished, and I think it is very, very, very good news. Let's send a message out there that you behave like this is what's going to happen. We have to send a message out there also for the teachers. You have to give them the respect. You have to give them the respect. Even we as parents give the teachers the respect. The second we drop our children off at school, they become the parents. They become the parents. And we have to hand over authority and tell them, if he or she misbehaves, go ahead and call me. It will be worse for me to come from work, come all the way down to the school because you're acting crazy. It's going to be worse for you. So you better know how to behave when you go to school, and you respect the teachers. The teachers need to be put on that platform of respect. I know some of you will be saying, Fumi, wait, hold on. There was another case where there was a teacher beating up, I think, was it a girl or was it a guy? I don't approve. That was why I said that if he or she misbehaves, call me. Don't dole out any punishment that I might not necessarily feel good about. Tell them to write 1,000 lines. Don't let them play outside. Deprive them of one or two things. You can do that. But I generally don't put your hands on anybody. Don't put your hands on the children. Children, don't put your hands on the teachers. So I'm very happy that she's going to jail. And you know, she got off kind of sort of lightly, because I want to know who are her parents or who is taking care of her. they also have to take into accountability what this woman has gone through. She's been a teacher for 27 years. And when she was asked, would you like to go back to school and teach? She said yes, that it was an isolated incident, and she was overwhelmed and humbled by the outpouring love on a global scale for her. She said, I didn't expect it, and that really lifted her up, lifted her spirits. She was in hospital for 6 days. She's still on crutches. She can't drive, and she cannot do what she loves to do most, which is to teach children, because this 15-year-old has deprived her of that because of your phone. Because of your phone. So yes, I'm very, very happy that these are the turn of events. And like I said, teachers need to be protected. I said it the last time. They need to be protected. I cannot, in my wildest dreams, in Lagos, Nigeria, because I went to high school in Lagos, Nigeria. Niger, for my Niger girls out there in the comment section, you're not even mad enough to even respond. How much more put your hand on a teacher? You will die that day. They will drag your corpse out in the hot sun on the grass for your parents to carry. You know Chris pass. You know Chris fit. You know Chris. I promise you. You do it. That day you die. That day you're dead. Nigerian schools. In fact, the respect is on another level in Africa. Let me just say that. And I say that for sure right there in Nigeria, where my father is from and where I went to school. I went to Holy Child College, Lagos. You couldn't, I don't care how crazy you are, you wouldn't dare. You will what? You will die that day. You will lose your hands. Something will happen to you that will mark you for life to know that you couldn't ever try that. Because the respect is on another level. There's too much leeway for children of today. There's too much. There is too much. You give too much. That is why they behave the way that they behave. Because what we forget is that children are very smart, very, very intelligent. And they will seek any opportunity and capitalize on it to favor them and get away with everything and anything. So we can't allow that. And it's for them. She's gone to jail. Look at it. She will have that record for the rest of her life. But it's good. But it's good because we're saving her. Because if we don't do this now, can you imagine what she'll be at 20, 25, 30? You got to beat it out. Beat it out of her. Whatever her demons are, beat it out of her. 110%. Save her. You're helping her because she has to know you can't bring a gun to work. You can't bring a knife because you didn't get your way. So guess what? I'm going to do this. No. You are encouraging. What you tolerate, you indirectly encourage. So as far as I'm concerned, this was very good news. That's why I wore my colorful print. Because I love my daughters. I do. But I don't tolerate nonsense. And I don't tolerate disrespect. Don't disrespect me. I'm older than you. Do not disrespect me. Don't disrespect the teachers. Of everybody, don't disrespect teachers. What an insult. So that's it, my darlings. What can I tell you? You know, it has ended well for everybody. Let us send positive vibes to the teacher, healing vibes to the teacher, and that this should not be commonplace. Alrighty? All of my love. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification button. And I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love, my darlings. Mwah.
Beat it out of them.
Beat it out of them as in that, give them punishment. Let me make a correction. I beg your pardon because Ula just said it. I don't mean physically beat it out of them. I am saying constantly give them therapy because it's therapy. She's got to go to jail so that she can take accountability for what she did. But more importantly, that she's aware of what she did. And so we have to constantly give them therapy. And sometimes that therapy is not a good feeling, but they need it because we want them to live really wonderful lives. You can make mistakes when you're young, but when you're an adult, game over. No, that was what I meant. I did not mean physically beat. I meant therapize. Part of the therapy is going to jail. Let her go to jail. Let her sit down there for a year. Yes.